All right, I have a very special guest with me in studio to help us plan out our day and our weekend weather. Let's give a big round of applause for Emilio. Hey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Tell us how old you are.
I'm 11.
And where do you go to school, Emilio?
I go to school at Janet Hill.
Nice. Well, thanks for waking up early and being here with us today. And I have a picture of you. Let's talk about what you're doing here. Tell us a little bit about this picture.
So I'm shooting my first gun. I never shot a gun, so I was kind of nervous on the first one because so I never shot a gun, so I was really nervous. And when I took my first shot, I was really happy because it wasn't like, I wasn't really that scared. Like I just pulled the trigger and it just went off.
And I know this is something you and your dad kind of do together as a bonding experience. Tell us a little bit about your dad and why this is what you guys like to do together.
So he was in the military, so he shot a lot of guns, and he decided he wanted me to try out some guns. And when we went out to the first shooting range, I was nervous, but he gave me my first gun, and I saw him shooting, so I was like, there's no reason to be nervous or scared. If my dad could shoot a gun, I can shoot a gun.
Well, I'm sure you're learning from the best of the best.
Yeah.
All right, Amelia, so let's talk weather. What are we going to be expecting out there for our Friday? Oh, I have another picture I snuck in there, but let's switch to weather. Tell us what we're going to be seeing today across Colorado Springs.
So today in Colorado Springs, we'll have a warmer, partly sunny day. It's going to be 64 degrees out here, and yeah.
Nice. And what about in Pueblo today for this Friday?
Today we're going to have a pretty warm day. There's going to be peaks of sun. It's going to be a little bit cloudy here and there, and it's 67 degrees.
Awesome. And are you an ice skater? Because I know tonight we have skating in the park. Is that something that we might find you at, Emilio?
Maybe.
Maybe? How's it going to be out there tonight?
It's going to be tonight at 6 p.m. It is going to be 53 degrees, pretty snowy and cloudy. 48 degrees at 8 p.m., snowy and cloudy. 45 degrees at 10 p.m. and snowy and cloudy.
Awesome. Well, you did a great job up here at the weather wall. You seem very comfortable. Thanks for being out here. Emilio, we're going to have him out here to give you one more weathercast coming up here soon. If you have a 4th, 5th, or 6th grader you would like us to feature, make sure to go to fox21news.com, search Kidscast. We'd love to have them out here with us. All right, thanks, Emilio. We're talking weather now, and I have a very special guest with me to talk about how our Friday is shaping up and our weekend weather. Come on out here, Emilio, once again. Big round of applause. All right, tell us how old you are, Emilio.
I am 11.
And where do you go to school?
I go to school at Janet Hill.
Cool, and do you have any favorite classes that you want to shout out right now?
I would say it would have to be math. My first period class.
Science. I see you. I always liked math too. All right. Tell us about yourself and what you're doing here in this picture. I know you and your dad kind of have a special bond.
So I am shooting my my rifle that my dad got me for my birthday. So right now we had targets out there, and I was just shooting at the targets, and so I have to shoot shoot all the mag out. I have to put it on safe, take the mag, and take out, make sure the chamber is open, and I put the gun down waiting for my next turn.
And tell us a little bit about your dad and how he's teaching you how to, safely handle these weapons.
So first, about what I said, he taught me about how to make the gun safe and how to put it down, not like facing the chamber up, so the people at the range can make sure that my gun's open and loaded, so we wouldn't get in trouble. And yeah, my dad just taught me everything about my gun so I can have a safe time with it.
Awesome. All right, let's talk weather now. How's our day shaping up today, Emilio?
So today we will have a warm day, partly sunny. It's going to be 64 degrees later on. And yes.
And how about in Pueblo for today?
Today in Pueblo, it's gonna be a warm day like here in Colorado. There's gonna be peaks of sun and it's 67 degrees.
Awesome. And as always, we want to thank your dad and your family. You know, he's been a sergeant here serving us for 24 years. So thank you for coming out here. And of course, if you have a Kidscaster you would like us to feature, 4th, 5th, and 6th grader, make sure to go to fox21news.com and search Kidscaster. We'd love to have them out here like Emilio. All right, thanks, Emilio. All right, we have our special guests out here at the weather wall one more time today. Let's give another big warm welcome to Emilio. Thanks for waking up early and being out here with us today. You've been doing great so far. Tell us, remind us where you go to school.
I go to school at Janet's Hill, District 3.
And you're 11 years old. And who do you want to give a shout out to today, Emilio?
My best friend my best friend Diami, because he's been there for me many times and he helped me get through some hard times I had in my life.
Friends are always good for that, aren't they? And so are family. All right, well, that is awesome. I'm going to get out of your way, let you take over here. Tell us what we're talking about in terms of our weather today for this Friday.
Our weather today is a warmer, sunny, partly sunny day, and it's 64 degrees.
Great. And what about in Pueblo? Oh, there we go.
In Pueblo today, it's going to be a warmer day. There's going to be peaks of sun here and there, and it is 67 degrees out there.
And Emilio, what's your favorite thing to do outside on a day like this, where it's not too cold?
Like go to the park and hang out with my friends and just like, yeah, and maybe play football over there.
Okay.
I love football.
You love football. It's a pretty good day to get out to the park, I would say. A little bit warm though. But tonight, I know we have kind of a special event happening, Skate in the Park. Will we find you skating at the park, Emilio? Maybe? Maybe if we're lucky? I think you should. Tell us what the weather's going to be like tonight if you do want to go out to the ice rink.
At 6 o'clock p.m. it is 53 degrees and snowing. At 8 p.m. it's going to be 48 degrees and at 10 p.m. it is 45 degrees.
Awesome. So not a bad night to be outside on those skates. Could be a little bit chillier, but a pretty nice night. I think you should go out there. I will be there skating. So good job. You did an awesome job at the weather wall. Thank you so much for coming out here with us, Emilio. We really appreciate it. Here's a little goodie bag I have for you. We, of course, want to thank Springs Dentistry because they make this awesome segment possible. Thanks again, Emilio, for coming out here. And if you have a 4th, 5th, or 6th grader you would like to feature on our Kidscast, make sure to go to fox21news.com, search Kidscast, and we would love to have them out here. Thanks again, Emilio. Woohoo!